All right. Hi, everyone. I can see a few people have signed on to practice our yoga live with me today. And I really appreciate that. I'm glad to have you guys here. I'm also really happy to hear that I've got a contingent of you who are watching at later times for the classes you can find in my archive. And that's great because you can practice at your own convenience. You can go back and watch the classes over and over again. So just know, so happy to have some of you guys here live with me right now. And just remember, you can always go on my channel and watch the classes later on when it's convenient for you. So we're going to get started in just a little bit. Slight shameless plug. I always like to practice yoga with music. I won't be listening to any here, so it's not interrupting your flow or the music that you choose. But you can look for some of my curated yoga playlists online on my Spotify account. So if you had any interest, you can always on another device, on your cell phone, or an iPad even, you can go on to Spotify and find me at Sarah, S-A-R-A, Griff, G-R-I-F-F, 2011. And all of my yoga playlists will be there. They're curated for an hour. There might be one for an hour and a half, but you can listen along with those as we practice. But again, welcome. You're here. We're going to be practicing for about 45, 50 minutes, a level 1 class, and then we'll end with a solid 5 or 10 minutes of meditation. You're welcome to come and go as you please, but we'll go ahead and get started. So I'm going to move over to my mat. For those of you who have been following along, I am practicing for 2, so I'm going to do the best that I can to move along with you guys, but I'll also modify as we go along for my body, and I'll also be careful to modify for your body as well. So again, glad you're here. Let's join each other on our mats in a comfortable seated position. So I always like to sit on a yoga block. I would not expect you to have this, but you can grab one from a couch or your bed, or a chair just really quick. I think it's much more comfortable to sit on a cushion than to sit all the way on the floor, but it's your choice. So we'll get started here. I'm just going to start by taking a comfortable seat on a block or all the way down on the ground. I like to just sit cross-legged on my block, anything to sort of drop your knees below your waist. So if you're on a pillow, just settle down and start to think about finding and feeling that weight in your hips, in your knees. We've all had very different starts, middles, now coming towards an end of our day. Some of us might have been feeling pretty tired and exhausted. Others of us might have had a really energetic and productive day. So we all have to meet ourselves where we're at. This is why you're carving out this time to practice for yourself. So again, let's just start by settling down. I encourage you, wherever you are, to take your hands on your lap. You can either have your palms facing up or down, whatever feels more comfortable for you. And just start by rolling your shoulders up by your earlobes and then rolling them down your back. And then lifting the crown of the head up so you have this nice long spine. Feel the space in between your ears and your shoulders. And then I encourage you to just softly close down your eyes. If you don't feel comfortable doing this, you can always take a soft or gentle gaze down to the floor or maybe on the wall somewhere. And then without changing anything else, just start to observe your breath. Feeling your inhales and your exhales. Maybe they're really sharp and fast-paced, or maybe you're able to get right into that slow pace of your breath. As we're seated here and we're beginning our practice, start to breathe in all the way from your belly and your diaphragm and lift up through your chest and your heart. Fill all the way up. And then exhale really slowly all the way out. And it can be out of your mouth or out of your nose. Good. Let's take 2 more of these. Full deep breath all the way in. And then an even longer exhale all the way out. Good. 1 more here to link up the breath. Deep breath all the way in. Deep breath all the way out. And the goal here is to keep that even inhale and even exhale, no matter what we're doing in our practice and on our mat. And the beauty of that is if we can control our breath on the mat, inhale and exhale, we might be able to take this calm, even breath, no matter what our situations are off of our mat, especially in more stressful or trying times. So take 1 more deep breath in. 1 more deep breath out. Good. We're going to start by adding some movement here. If you'd like to slowly blink your eyes open, of course you can leave your eyes closed for now if you'd like to as well. But just adding some movement here with our breath. Next, inhale, both arms up, reach up above your head. Palms touch at the top, and then exhale, bring your palms to heart center. Press your thumbs in towards your chest. Good, and we're gonna keep that rhythm. Inhale, lift both arms up, take up space, and then exhale, hands down towards midline. Good. 3 more. Inhale. Reach up as tall as you can. Exhale. Hands back through midline. Good. Inhale. Full breath in. Exhale. Full breath out. Good. Last one. Inhale. And exhale. Pause here with your hands at heart center. And then interlace your fingers just gently, and then start to roll your wrists in one direction. So just waking up the wrists. I'm sure a lot of us, just like myself, we're using a lot of technology these days, maybe even more so than we're used to. So we are using our wrists, we're using our fingers probably a lot more. Good. Change directions. You can really get your arms moving with this too. Just roll it out. Good. And then cease your movement here, but keep your fingers locked together, and then bring your interlaced hands behind your low part of your neck, so where your head meets your spine. And then take a big deep inhale, elbows back, puff your heart and chest up towards the ceiling, and then gaze up towards the ceiling. Nice long spine, open chest. And then exhale, tuck your chin, round everything, and look at your belly button and bring your elbows close to one another. Good. Round your back, press your back. Good. 2 more. Inhale, elbows out and wide, chest up, gaze up towards the ceiling. And then exhale, elbows in, round in between your shoulder blades, tuck your chin and look in towards the belly button. Good, last one. Inhale, open up. And exhale, round everything back in. Good, inhale, come back up to a neutral spine. Drop your hands. If you're seated on a pillow or a block, just remove that. And then we'll come into a tabletop position. So come onto your hands and knees. And before we move, I always like to remind you, spread your fingertips wide. Get your shoulders over your wrists and your hips over your knees. Your knees can be hip distance width apart or even wider. Again, whatever feels comfortable for you. And while we're here in a neutral spine, hug your belly up in towards your spine. Actively engage your elbows. Good. And then inhale, belly down, start to gaze forward, pull your shoulders back. And then exhale, tuck your chin and pelvis, round your back up towards the ceiling, looking towards your belly button. Good, 4 more. Inhale, belly down. Heart and chest open up, gaze forward, and then exhale, tuck your chin and pelvis, look in towards your belly button, really actively press your back up towards the ceiling. Good, 3 more, a little quicker now. Inhale, cow pose. Exhale, cat pose. 2 more, inhale. Just gentle movements to warm up. Exhale. Last one, pace of your own breath. Inhale. And exhale. Let's meet in a neutral spine. Inhale. Gaze forward just a little bit. And then start by extending your left leg long and back behind you. Actively press your heel back so you're feeling a little bit of a stretch in the back of your ankle, your calf, maybe even in the back of your hamstring or your glutes. So keep pressing that heel back. Full deep breath in. Full deep breath out. Good. Some extra movement here. When ready, start to seal the left heel down. Put all of your weight into your right fingers. And then inhale, left arm up and above you. So reaching up towards the ceiling. Good. You can stay here. If you'd like an added challenge just to engage the core, maybe start to inhale, lift your left leg up in line with your torso and reach your left arm up and over the body. So really trying to find stability here. Press into the top of your right foot, press into your right hand, full deep breath in, find that length. And then exhale, touch the left foot down and sweep your left arm back. Come back into a tabletop position. If you have to wiggle it out, go for it. And then we're going to come right into the right side. So inhale, extend the right leg long, toes down on the ground. Actively press your heel back just to get an especially good calf stretch, but you might feel the stretch in your foot or your ankle. You might feel it again in your hamstring or your glutes. So just taking a moment here, full breath in, full breath out. Good, and then when ready, start to seal the right heel down and the right foot down. Open up your hips to the right. Press actively into your left hand and reach your right arm up towards the ceiling. Good. You can stay here, or if you want that extra added challenge, start to lift your right leg up and off the ground in line with your torso, and maybe reach your right arm up and over the body. Good. Keep breathing here. Full deep breath in, find that length. And then exhale, right foot comes down, right arm sweeps down. Let's meet back in our tabletop position. Wiggle it out if you need to. Good. And then walk your hands out a handprint or two. Tuck your toes underneath you. Take a big breath in. Lift both knees off of the ground. Hover them. Find that core strength. Get really strong here. Deep breath in. And then exhale, straighten out the legs, hips high, heels down, arms are straight and strong. So we're here in downward facing dog. Tuck your chin. Let the crown of the head fall down. And just start by pedaling your feet out or bending your knees one at a time. And again, your feet can be hips distance width apart, or they could be as wide as your mat, whatever feels comfortable and gives your body enough room. So keep pressing your hips high and back, almost like you can melt your chest onto the tops of your legs. Tuck that chin, let the crown of the head fall down. Take a big deep breath in, big deep breath out. Good, starting some movement here. Inhale, look forward towards your fingertips. Exhale, walk your feet up to the top of your mat. forward fold. And again, your feet can be close together or wide apart. Slight bend in your knees. Drape your upper body over your lower body. Tuck your chin. Let the crown of the head fall down. Extend your arms out long. And then maybe walk your hands from side to side. You can always bend your knees as much as you need to be able to touch the ground. Take those side stretches on one more side and then the other. And then come back into center. Bring your hands onto your shins or knees. Inhale, flat back, halfway lift. So your chest presses down, your shoulders pull back, and you gaze down onto the mat. Good. Full deep breath in. And then exhale, forward fold. When ready, really slow, rise up. Inhale, come all the way up to standing. Inhale, both arms up. So reach up nice and tall. And then interlace your fingers together, pointer finger out. So take a big deep breath in here. And then on your exhale, start tick-tocking from side to side. So we're just keeping the movement going, feeling really gentle stretches. So continue your breath. Inhale, exhale. Good. So you're moving at your own speed. Your arms are really reaching out long. And we want to think about gaining length here and not so much about crunching down to one side or the other. So even it out, take one more tick-tock, both sides, and then come back in towards center. Take a full deep breath in, look up towards your fingertips, and then exhale, baby back bend. So draw a line backwards on the ceiling with your pointer fingers. Keep gazing up. Good, and then exhale, forward fold. Come all the way back down. Inhale, halfway lift, hands on shins or knees, nice flat back. Exhale, fold. Find a connection with your hands and step your left leg back so that you're in a low lunge. Stack your right knee directly on top of your ankle and then take your left knee down to the ground and untuck the left toes. So you might like to have a block here if you have one, or a pillow just to have your hands on it to find a little bit of length. But just start by inhaling and sinking the hips forward as much as you can. And you might be more in a 90-degree angle with your hips. We're all built differently. We all have tight places in our body. Let's do the best you can to start to press the hips forward. Keep breathing here. Scissor your inner thighs together so that you can start to lift your hands off of the ground of your block. Lift the arms up. Interlace your hands and place them again at the low part of your head where it meets your neck. Good. Inhale, elbows back, gaze up. Hips keep pressing forward. And then exhale, release your hands back down to the ground. Remove that block if you have it. Retuck the left toes, lift the left knee, step the right leg back, hold a high push-up plank here. So we're gonna hold it for 3 breaths. Full deep breath in and out. 2 more. Inhale, exhale. Last one, deep breath in. Exhale, downward facing dog. Press your hips high and back, heels down, tuck your chin. Full deep breath in. Full deep breath out. I'm going to take that one more time on the other side. So when ready, inhale, look forward towards your fingertips. Exhale, walk your feet towards your hand, top of the mat, forward fold. Take your feet where they feel comfortable. This time, maybe take ragdoll pose. Take opposite thumb to opposite elbow. Draw that weight forward into your toes. Again, tuck your chin. Crown of the head pulls down. And then release your hands. Inhale, halfway lift, flat back. Exhale, fold. Inhale, mountain pose. Slow rise up. Arms get nice and big. Clasp your hands at the top, pointer finger out. Inhale, reach up. Last time we're here, on your next exhale, just find those tick-tocks again. So swaying from side to side. And maybe you get a little more comfortable where you're reaching and really trying to find that length without crunching down, but you might be reaching a little bit further this time. Good, so take one more inhale, one more exhale, come back up towards center, find that length, gaze up towards your fingertips, take a full deep breath in, and then exhale, draw a line back with your arms, baby back bend. And then exhale, forward folds, come all the way back down. Inhale, halfway lift, reset, flat back. Exhale, fold, find a connection with your hands to the ground. This time, step your right leg back. So finding that low lunge first, stack your left knee over your ankle, and then drop the right knee down, untuck the right toes. Find that block or pillow again, if you need it, and just start to encourage your hips forward. Again, your hips might not move very much, and that's fine. We just want to encourage that movement, that sinking, that weightedness down into the hips. It could be a lot even in your quads. Good, full deep breath in. Full deep breath out. And then when you're ready, scissor your inner thighs together, so much so that you find the stability where you can lift both arms up, interlace your hands, take them to that low part of your head, and then inhale, reach your elbows back, gaze up towards the ceiling. And then exhale, release your hands back down. Find that connection. Retuck the right toes, lift the right knee off of the ground, and step the left leg back so that you're in a high push-up plank position. 3 breaths here. Deep breath in. Deep breath out. You got this. 2 more. Inhale. Exhale. Full breath in. Exhale, downward facing dog. Good. Hips high, legs are strong. Feet can be nice and wide. We're really trying to encourage those heels down, melt the chest back, spread the fingers wide. Tuck your chin, let the crown of the head fall down. Full breath in, full breath out. So we're moving on to a different flow here, so cue changes. When ready, carefully inhale, lift your right leg high, straight and strong. Flex your foot, press the heel back. Deep breath in, and then exhale, pull your knee towards your nose and step your right foot forward. So now you're in a low lunge. Both of your toes are pointed towards 12 o'clock. Scissor the inner thighs together, and then reach and inhale both arms up, crescent lunge. So sit your hips down, really try to get that right knee over the ankle. Lift your left heel up as much as you can, and then lift both arms up. Good. We're going to take 3 airplane pulses here. So inhale, reach up for length, and then exhale, sweep both arms back. Lean your chest forward just a little bit. Tuck your chin slightly, reach long through the crown of the head. 2 more. Inhale, breathe up. Exhale, sweep your arms back. Last one, inhale. And exhale, airplane arms back. Good. Inhale, reach back up. Exhale, warrior 2. So start to seal the left heel down. You're on a balance beam with your legs now. Keep bending into the right knee. Arms come out to a T. So again, we're taking up a lot of space. We're opening up the hips. Try to find that depth. It's a lot with our legs. You've got this. Big breath in. Big breath out. Good. Flip the front palm. Inhale. And then exhale, reverse your warrior. Reach up and back with the right arm. I like to tuck my left arm back behind me. Keep bending into the right knee. Finding that length just like we did in the TikToks. Without crunching down, try to think about reaching up and out. Good. Inhale, come back to your warrior two. Big breath in. And then exhale, reach forward. An extended side angle. Take your bent right elbow down to your right knee. Left arm sweeps up and over the body. So it's one long line of energy on the left side. Instead of looking down, try to think about spinning your heart and your chest up towards the ceiling and actively pressing that right knee open. Good. Big movement here. Inhale, star pose. Come all the way up. Reach nice and wide. Parallel your feet to the left side of your mat. Good. Big deep breath in. And then exhale, take warrior two to the back of your mat. So start by turning your left toes towards 12 o'clock, bending into the left knee. Your hips are open to the right. Sit down. Open up your arms to a T. Good. So we're kind of going to be moving in a circle here. So full deep breath in. Full deep breath out. Cue change. Inhale, reverse triangle. Start by straightening out the left leg and then tick-tocking your arms. So your right arm comes down, left arm comes up and over the body. Reach up and back. I still like to take a half bind with my right arm behind my body. Good, so big breath in. Big move here. Exhale, triangle pose. Take your arms back to a T. Keep your left leg straight. Keep reaching forward and then tick-tock the arms again. Take your left arm down. Could be to your shin, ankle to the ground. You could put a block underneath your hand. Right arm up towards the ceiling. Think about pressing your hips back. Do not lock out your left knee. So keep a little bit of a bend in the left knee so we're really using the muscles here. Reach your right arm up. Challenge here is to look up at your right thumb. Try to think about leaning back slightly like you're stuck in between two panes of glass. Good, deep breath in, deep breath out. One full breath in. And then exhale, take your right arm down and come into a low lunge facing the back of your mat. So bend into your left knee, both of your toes point forward. Press your hands down, step the left leg back, and we're back in our high push-up plank position. Take a big deep breath in, and then exhale, downward facing dog. Hips high, heels down. Legs are nice, straight and strong. Melt your chest back. Good. It's a lot of movements in that flow. We're going to take that again on the opposite side. So when you're ready, inhale, lift your left leg high. Flex your foot, press the heel back. Deep breath in. Exhale, bring your knee towards your nose. Step your left foot forward. You're back in that low lunge position. So toes are pointed forward, left knee over the left ankle, and then inhale, crescent lunge. Both arms come up. Sit the hips down. Really actively bend into the left knee. Full breath in and out. We're going to take those airplane motions one more time. So inhale, find that length, reach up. Exhale, sweep the arms back, reach your chest forward. Good, inhale, reach up. Exhale, airplane, arms back. Last one, inhale. And exhale. Good. Inhale, come back into your crescent lunge. Full deep breath in. And then exhale, warrior two. Seal the right heel down. Open up your hips to the right this time. Keep bending into the left knee. Open up your arms to a T. Sit a little bit lower if you can. Feel the lightness in your arms. Super strong. Good. Next inhale, flip the front palm. Exhale, reverse your warrior. So left arm comes up and over the body. I like to tuck that right arm behind my back. And again, keep bending into the left knee. Good. Stay with your breath here. Next inhale, come back to your warrior two. Start to reach forward. Exhale, extended side angle. Left elbow to left knee. Right arm up and over the body. So again, that nice long line of energy on the right side. Actively press your elbow into your knee to open up your hips a little bit more. And if you want that added challenge, gaze up towards the ceiling. At least think about spinning your chest up. Good. Big movement here. Inhale, star pose. Arms come up wide. Parallel your feet back towards the side of your mat. Full deep breath in. Exhale, warrior two towards the front. Now we're making our way back. So right toes spin towards the front. Bend into the right knee. Arms come back out to that T. Great job. And then those cue changes here. Inhale, reverse triangle. Straighten out the right leg. Tick-tock the arms. So now you're reaching your right arm up and over your body. I like to tuck the left arm back behind. Good. Full deep breath in. Exhale, triangle pose. Take your arms back towards warrior two. Reach forward. Then tick-tock the arms. Right hand's going to come down to your shin. Ankle to a block or to the ground. Left arm reaches up. Again, think about leaning back. Pressing your hips back. Spinning your heart and chest open. Maybe even gazing up at your left thumb. Good. Pull your chin away from your chest. Reach long through the crown of your head. Again, engage the right knee. We don't want our legs to lock out. One more deep breath in here. And a deep breath out. Inhale, fill all the way up. Exhale, take your left arm back down. Come into a low lunge at the front of your mat. Press both hands down. Step the right leg back. High push-up plank position. Deep breath in. Exhale, downward facing dog. Press high and back. Pedal out your feet if you need to. We're gonna take that flow one more time. A little bit of a quicker pace. So what I like to call kind of dancing through it. When you're ready, you can follow me with your cues. Inhale, right leg lifts high. Exhale, bring your knee towards your nose. Step it forward, low lunge. Inhale, lift up, crescent lunge. Full deep breath in here. Exhale, airplane arms back. Pulse it out. Two more. Inhale, reach up. Exhale, reach back. Really use that core. Last one. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale, crescent lunge, lift up. Exhale, warrior two. Seal the left heel down. Keep bending into the right knee. Arms out to a T. Full deep breath in. Flip your front palm. Exhale, reverse your warrior. Keep your legs how they are, but reach your right arm up and over the body. Inhale, warrior two. Exhale, reach forward. Extended side angle. Right elbow to right knee. Left arm up and over the body. Here for one deep breath. It's a big pose. Fill all the way up. Stay here for the exhale. Big movement. Inhale, star pose. Parallel your feet to the side of the mat. Reach your arms up wide. And then exhale, warrior two to the back of your mat. Spin your left toes, bend into the left knee. Arms out wide. Good. Full deep breath in. Full deep breath out. Cue change here. Reverse triangle. Straighten out the left leg. Reach the left arm up and back. Maybe tuck the right arm back behind you. Full deep breath in. Really find that length. And then exhale, triangle pose. Tick-tock the arms, so the left arm comes down, reach right arm up, maybe gaze up towards the ceiling. Big breath in. And then exhale, right hand comes down. Come into your low lunge, and then step back into your high push-up plank position. Big deep breath in. Big deep breath out, downward facing dog. Good. Last bit of hard work. We're going to take it all the way back on the other side. When ready, inhale, left leg high. Exhale, step left foot forward, low lunge. Inhale, crescent lunge. Come all the way up. 3 airplane pulses. Exhale, arms back. Reach the crown of the head forward. Inhale, crescent lunge. Exhale, back. Last one, inhale. And exhale. Inhale, reach back up. Exhale, warrior two. Spin the right heel down. You're on that balance beam. Arms come out to a T. Really bend into the left knee. Next, inhale, flip your front palm. Exhale, reverse your warrior. Reach up and back with the left arm. Good. Inhale, warrior two, arms out wide. Reach forward on the exhale, extended side angle. Left elbow, left knee. Right arm up and over the body. Big pose here. Take a big breath in. Stay here for your exhale. Big move. Inhale, star pose. Feet parallel, arms come out wide. And then exhale, warrior two, back to the front. So spin your right toes back, bend into the right knee. Arms out to a T, just a little reset. And then inhale, reverse triangle. Straighten out the front right leg. Tick-tock the arms, reach the right arm up, above your body. Full deep breath in. And then exhale, Trikonasana, triangle pose. Tick-tock the arms. Right arm down, left arm up. Crown of the head reaches forward. Maybe you gaze up towards the ceiling. Big deep breath in. Exhale, left hand comes down. Low lunge to the front of your mat. Step the right leg back. Big deep breath in here. Exhale, downward facing dog. Awesome job. Let's link up our breath. Deep breath in. Deep breath out. Good. Just a little bit of an added challenge before we come all the way down. Let's take a little bit of a hip stretch. So when ready, inhale, three-legged dog. Lift your left leg back, straight and strong. And then bend your left knee, squeeze your left heel towards your glute, and open up your hips to the left. You can look underneath your left armpit. The crown of the head falls down. Good. Look back towards center, square off the hips. Inhale, reach the left leg long. Exhale, downward facing dog. Coming into the right side. Inhale, lift your right leg up. Exhale, bend your knee, squeeze your heel towards your glute. Open up your hips to the right. Gaze up and underneath your right armpit. So breathe here. And then move your gaze back towards center. Square off your hips, extend the right leg. Exhale, downward facing dog. Last time we're here, deep breath in. And then exhale, bring your knees down to the ground. Crawl your hands back. That way you're seated back on your heels. We won't be here for long. I know this can sometimes be uncomfortable in the knees and even the ankles. So we're just going to work on continuing to stretch the front part of our bodies by taking deep breaths in camel pose. So when ready, inhale, come up so that you're kneeling on your knees. And you can either choose to keep your toes untucked, or you can tuck your toes underneath you, whatever is going to make you feel more stable here. So keeping your hips in line with your knees and always thinking about pressing your hips forward and having that motion be there. Start to take your hands either in fists or fingers down, like you're going to put them in the back pocket of your jeans. I prefer fists. Start to press them into where your back sort of meets your upper butt area. So keep pressing your hips forward, pinch your elbows in, and then start to gaze up at the ceiling and think about the motion of lifting your heart and chest up. Instead of falling all the way back, press your hips forward, elbows and shoulders back and in, gaze up, heart pulls up towards the ceiling, just a big front body stretch. Take one more deep inhale here. And then exhale, let's slowly come back to sitting on our heels. And let's meet in child's pose. So take your knees wide, big toes to touch. Hips, try to keep them as glued as possible towards your heels and crawl your arms out in front of you. Take your forehead down to the mat or down to the block. If you're feeling uncomfortable and you have a lot of space between your glutes and your heels, you can always tuck a pillow underneath so that you're seated on the pillow and it gives you a little bit more space to get that heaviness in your hips. But let's stay here for a moment in our child's pose, just slowing down the breath. Full deep breath in. Full deep breath out. Let's take two more here. Deep breath in. Deep breath out. Good. Really slowly, wherever you are, start to walk your hands back up towards your knees. And then shift into a seated position on your mat. So you're all the way down to your seat. I'm going to grab a quick sip of water. Go for that if you need to. Awesome. And then we're just taking a few gentle poses here. So we're going to take some pretzel twists on both sides. Now, because I have a bit of a growing belly, I can't take a full twist, so just listen to my cues. You might like to take the modifications I'm taking, whatever feels comfortable in your body. But keep your left leg out long, flex the left foot, and then bend up the right knee and take the right foot over the left side of your body. Now, here's where the changes are going to happen. I'm just going to hug my right knee in towards my body and then twist open to my right. It's a bit of a gentler twist. It leaves room for the belly. If you want to take it a little bit further, you can take your right arm behind your back down to the ground like a kickstand. Inhale, lift your left arm up, and then exhale, take your left elbow to your right knee or to the outside of your knee. Press your elbow into your knee and actively twist yourself open to the right. Wherever we are in these next couple breaths, always, all of us can think about inhale for length, exhale for that gentle or that more strenuous twist. So we shouldn't be feeling any pain, but we do want to feel a stretch and some tension here. Good. Next inhale, release, come back in towards center, and we'll just switch sides. So re-extend the right leg, bend up the left knee this time, take your foot over, so your left foot over your right, I'm just gonna take my arms and squeeze the left knee towards my chest and twist open to the left. You might want to take your left arm back behind you like that kickstand. Inhale, right arm up. And then exhale, take the right elbow to the left knee or to the outside and really actively pull elbow into knee. So again, wherever we are, inhale, lift through the crown of the head, nice long spine. Exhale to find a gentle or a strong twist open to your left. Good. Inhale, release. Come back in towards center. We're just going to take a forward fold. Again, to make room for myself, I'm going to spread my legs out a little bit wider. But I'd encourage you, if you want to keep your legs closed together. But wherever we are, inhale, lift long through the spine. You can take your hands down towards your hips. And then exhale, hinging at your hips. Start to reach long spine over the legs. Your hands can find your shins. They can find your ankles or maybe even your feet. But wherever you are, keep a nice long spine. Keep the breath in and out. Good. Next inhale, come all the way up. And then exhale, we'll meet all the way down on our backs. Just a few more stretches here. So come all the way down into your back. Squeeze your knees in towards your chest. And then we can take what I like to call egg beaters. So take your hands to your knees and then start to draw circles with both of your knees. Just again, loosening up the hips, getting into your low back. And then switch circular directions. Keeping that breath. Good. Come back in towards center. Give them a good squeeze in towards your chest. And we'll take our final poses here with our supine twist. So extend the left leg all the way long. Squeeze your right knee in towards your chest. Take a full deep breath in. And then exhale, guide your right knee all the way over. So you're rolled all the way over onto your left hip. Knee does not need to come down to the ground. It's actually more important to have both of your shoulders glued down. Open up your arms wide to a T, maybe to a cactus. Again, for me, I'm not going to take a super deep stretch, but if you want to and it feels really nice, you can roll all the way over. For some of us in this pose, our lower back may crack or pop. That's okay. Take another big deep breath in here. And a big deep breath out. Inhale, come back towards center. Squeeze both of your knees in. And then hug your left knee in. Extend your right leg long. Next, inhale, big squeeze, left knee in. And then exhale, supine twist. Guide the left knee over to the right side. And again, think about keeping the shoulders down, arms out to a T or a cactus. Your knee will fall wherever it feels good. Again, you choose to take a gentle twist or one that's a little bit deeper, really taking the knee all the way over. So 2 more breaths here. Last one, fill all the way up, all the way out. Good, inhale, come back towards center. Squeeze both of your knees back in towards your chest. Very last guided pose, I always like to end with happy baby. So knees wide, soles of the feet up towards the ceiling. Take your hands behind your knees. You can squeeze your knees down towards your armpits or towards the floor. You can grab the inside or outside arches of your feet. If you want to, you can always rock from side to side. You can extend one leg out long and then the other. Just getting out the last bits of your wiggles or wobbles. Come back in towards center, big deep breath in. And then exhale, release everything down. And we're gonna come into our meditation. So if you'd like to take a traditional Shavasana, it's all of your limbs out long, arms down by your sides, traditionally as palms facing up. Start to settle in. If you'd like to, you can always roll over to one side or the other in the fetal position. Or if it feels comfortable, you can join me in just taking a seat on your block. And again, we'll move in towards our meditation here. So start to slow down. Find a space where you can relax. Start to feel yourself become a little bit heavier, glued down to the ground wherever you are. And I do encourage you to close down your eyes. So deep breath in, deep breath out. And I'll guide you here through the next 5 minutes of a deep meditation. I will lead you out, but as always, it's your choice to end where you feel good about ending your practice. But we'll remember, even staying here and staying connected to your breath, that's arguably the most important part of yoga. How we can release tension in the body, how we can connect our mind and body together. So ending here with a short meditation. I will be bringing your awareness to things in your life that you are thankful for. Just give gratitude the chance to come up naturally. And when it comes up, just let yourself sink into the feeling. Surrender to it. Notice how it feels in your body, how your energy feels. And if it doesn't come up, that's okay. You don't need to try to make yourself feel it. Just surrender to your heart and not your head. Firstly, bring your awareness to your breath as you inhale and as you exhale, and the fact that each of these breaths gives you life. Then be aware of your heart beating, pulsing, filling with love and compassion and peace, and flowing that back out. Bring your awareness to your eyes. They let you see color, faces, smiles, nature, the sunrise, the sunset, the rainbow, the moon, and the stars, yourself in the mirror. Bring your awareness to your ears that beam in sound and music, laughter, the voices of those you love, the silence, the beautiful sounds of life. Bring your awareness to your nose that smells the ocean breeze, the aroma of sweet perfume, the flowers, the trees, newly cut grass, cupcakes in the oven. Bring your awareness to your lips and mouth that tastes and savors and nourishes, speaks, whispers, and sings. Bring your awareness to your hands that hold and touch, open and close, applaud and squeeze, the arms and shoulders that carry and hug and lift and stretch. Our feet, our toes, the gift to wiggle them, transport you, walk, run, dangle, dance, kick, fold, leap, and point. Bring your awareness to your abundance, your expansion, your evolution, your perspective shifts, and flow and empathy and love and light and your ability to see growth and potential in every moment. And now experience the warmth, love, and compassion and gratitude, and bring that into your heart. Drift your awareness to nurturing relationships in your life, the new ones and the older ones. Think of love in your life and your connection to those things that are sweet and loving and honorable and just feel right. When we no longer take life for granted, we become grateful for everything that we have. Just breathe and feel this flow. So our time has come to a close here. You can certainly stay for a few more moments in your meditation or in your Shavasana, but if you'd like to finish with me, you can come to a nice tall seated position. I encourage you to keep your eyes closed. And then wherever you are, whether you're seated or maybe even laying down, inhale, lift both arms up above your body. Exhale, bring your heart to your chest center. Press your thumbs into your chest. Remember at least one thing that you're grateful for. I'm certainly grateful to share this practice with you. So thank you for you guys who have joined us live, and for those who you are watching this video later. I hope it brought you some sort of opening in your body and some peace to your day. So as always, thank you for being here and for watching, and I look forward to practicing with you next week, Wednesday at 4 p.m. Thanks, guys. I'll see you soon.